Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Fire Red Randomized Nuzlocke, and today I think we are going to be doing the Team Rocket Hideout, and I believe that is in the game corner. I might be wrong about that, but straight away we're going to go off with a quick team recap with Abby the Dragonair at level 26 with the Compound Eyes ability. By the way, I did a little bit of grinding in between episodes, so that's why everyone is a little bit higher level than they were in the last episode. Next up is Sixplex at level 25 with the Shield Dust ability. We've got Sloth at level 28, the Kangaskhan, obviously, with the Liquid Ooze ability. We've got Applebee's the Ampharos at level 28 with the Marvel Scale ability. We have Dwayne the Machoke at level 26 with the Compound Eyes ability. We've got Aaron, why is it completely blinking? The Marowak at level 28 as well with the Rain Dish ability, and that is the team. So we are slightly higher level, we're in a slightly better position than we were before. We are going to throw a Sixplex in the front. Also, by the way, I switched up Sixplex's moveset a little bit: Giga Drain, Synthesis, Reflect, and Poison Powder. Although I did realize, I only have one attacking move, and that attacking move only has 5 PP, so I'm really hoping we can learn something sometime soon. Because if we can't, that is bad news for us. Alright, I'm guarding this poster, go away or else. Hell yeah, okay, I was right. I was pretty sure, I haven't played this game in a long time, but oh my god, that is scary. If you explode and kill my little pair Pokemon, I'm going to be so sad. Yeah, I won't lie. I always used to kind of hate Chikorita's line, more specifically just Chikorita, but honestly it's grown on me a lot. More so like Meganium than Chikorita. I still don't really like Chikorita that much, but just, Meganium in general I like a lot. I think it's because Meganium is some kind of dinosaur, some kind of, I don't know, it's something. And I like it, it looks nice. It's a simple, but it's a pretty cool design, And so, the line overall has grown on me. Just Chikorita has not, because I don't really think it looks that good. I think Bayleaf looks fine. I think Meganium looks good. I just don't like, I just don't really like Chikorita, right? Which is kind of weird because I think, well, I was gonna say most first stage Pokemon I like, but that's, well, most first stage starters I like, but that's a little bit of a stretch. I still just don't really like. I've learned to appreciate Chimchar's line a little bit more, but I still don't like. I just have like spite towards the Chimchar line, just because of the fact that like everyone loves them, and I personally think Torterra should get some more love. I mean Torterra is my favorite of the bunch of the Gen 4 starters, but it just doesn't get as much attention because Empoleon is sick and Infernape is just popular. But I just don't like it that much. I've never used it, and I don't really intend to because I don't care. I like my turtle guy. I'm always a bigger fan of reptilian Pokemon just because reptiles are kind of my thing. If you guys didn't know, I'm pretty into biology and zoology and stuff like that. I'm very specifically I'm really into I'm really into like herpetology, which is the study of reptiles, and I've owned reptiles as pets in the past. I've done a lot. I have a ton of pets. I have like goats, chickens, cats, dogs. I've had reptile. Right now I have a 5-toed box turtle and a corn snake. I used to have a bearded dragon. I've had a chameleon in the past. I've had anoles, which are a type of lizard, in the past. I've had tree frogs. Why am I looking at the PC? I do not want to do that. I don't have any idea why I did that. I just want to heal my Pokemon. But yeah, I'm a big animal lover. It's also kind of what I want to go to school for. I'm probably going to be going to school for like environmental science, and then maybe a minor in zoology. I think that'd be fun. And I think that would be fun to learn, right? Are they in here? Wait, a coin case is required. Okay, so maybe I don't need to be in here. The guy just walked into the wall though. Do I just have to click on the poster? Okay, just to switch me. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Rocket Hideout. Wow, that music took a drastic turn. Oh, yeah, no, never mind. This music is a classic soundtrack. But yeah, so, I'm always a big fan of, reptile Pokemon. Frogs, lizards, snakes, whatever. I think that we gotta have more snakes in the game, man. I really think we should. Also, little tangent I have. I was so, for Gen 8, or 9, whatever gen we're on now, I was so excited for Fuecoco, the crocodile. Like, genuinely, that was the starter that I've almost been, like, as hyped. Like, that and Sobble, I was so hyped for. And both times they let me down, and I was shattered when I saw, okay, here's the thing. I think Sobble got a worse final evolution than Fuecoco, but I can't bring myself to like Fuecoco that much, right? Or not Fuecoco, Skeledirge, its evolution. Just because of the fact that, like, I don't know, it just looks plastic, right? The thing I kind of hate about Gen 9, about Paldea, is that in the trailers, like the first few trailers, there was, like, a lot of buzz about the fact that they were, like, improving textures on Pokemon. Like, I was about to say Meta Knight, like, Magnetite was like all shiny and actually looked metallic instead of just being gray. There was like an image of Seviper that had, like, you know, defined scales. So I was really hoping we would get some of that, but, like, Skeletor's just looks plastic. It looks like a figurine. And, like, I don't think the bright white on the underside helps a lot, and I don't really like the, like, skull cap on its head. Honestly, I think if you just switch if you switch around the color scheme of Skeledirge, it would work a lot better. A lot better, genuinely. I think if you switched the, like, I think if you, like, switched the white and the black a little bit, maybe just, like, made more, I don't know. I think there's just such a missed opportunity with Skeledirge. Because I think Skeledirge, like, the figure is cool for the most part. I still just don't really like the head. But, like, I don't know, man. I would have loved, like, just slightly different colors for me, right? Or just, like, nicer colors, because, again, they just look plastic, and then the chest is, like, really angular. It's just, like, a straight line, then another straight line that changes direction, and it just doesn't look the best, in my opinion, right? I will say, well, here's the thing, right? I want to like Skeledirge, because I had so much love for Fuecoco. I think, Meowscarada has, like, the best design, right, of the three. I still don't love it, but it's, like, I'm neutral about it, right? It's not a terrible design, it's not a great design, in my eyes. But it's still, like, you know, it's still not my favorite. I just, like, I don't know, I wanted Fuecoco's evolution to be so much better than it actually was. And it was a similar thing with Sobble, where, like, dude, what did they do with Inteleon, really? Like, the Inteleon was, I think, the worst thing the Pokemon Company has ever done. I guess that's, like, the pattern now, right? Two regions in a row, they did, Quaxley and Sobble, and they just ruined their designs. When we were getting closer to the release of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I was actually starting to like Quaxley a lot more, just based off the fan art, of its evolutions. And then its evolution got leaked, and oh my god, I don't think I have ever hated a Pokemon evolution more. I honestly don't think there's a single Pokemon evolution that I dislike more than Quaquaval. It looks, like, the colors are kind of cool, I'll give it that, but oh my god, it looks terrible. It genuinely looks, it's just such a bad, oh wow, that did a lot of damage to me, wow. But yeah, like, that, it's easily one of, if not my least favorite, my least favorite, Pokemon design in the history of, like, starters. A close second would be, actually a very close second would be Inteleon, and then also, what's the name I'm looking for, it's on the tip of my tongue, whatever Litten's evolution is, I keep almost saying Infernape, but that's not it, shoot, why can't I think of it? Why can't I think of it? You know what I'm talking about, though. Litten's evolution, the pro wrestler that isn't a fighting type. It's just stupid, right? I think Litten, I'm so happy that Rowlet, like, was my second choice, and that Rowlet's evolution turned out to be one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Because I was so excited for Litten, just because I think it looked sick. And then it turned out that they didn't have any brain cells floating around in their heads when they designed that Pokemon. I think the worst thing about that Pokemon is they made it a fighting type in every single way, but they didn't give it the fighting typing, probably just because of the fact that they're like, oh, we've done so many fire fighting types. And, like, I get that there's a whole thing of, like, them being like, oh, well, it's not fighting type because it's just so cruel. It uses, like, it plays dirty with its fighting or whatever, which I think is stupid, right? If you're gonna make a Pokemon a fire fighting type, make it a fire fighting type. Like, I don't know. Also, I hate the fact that, like, I don't know, man. I just hate that it looks like what it looks like. I think it looks terrible. Like, you can't really get wrong the color scheme because it's like a dark color with red. I think that looks sick, but at the same time, I just don't like the concept, really. That's really what it boils down to. And then I will say shoot, what the hell is that? Thing's name? Whatever Poplio's evolution is, that thing has grown on me a little bit, but I still don't love it. You know, it's still, I just don't really like it. But Rowlet, banger. They hit it out of the park with that one, in my opinion. Decidueye, I love it. And it's also kind of weird because, like, Decidueye is a little bit more simple, right? It has a more simple design than Litten's evolution and Poplio's evolution, which I can definitely like, right? I like that. And yeah, I think. God, what was I originally talking about? Okay, we gotta. I guess the only way I can go is this way. Okay, we can go back here. But yeah, so overall, I am pretty. Yeah, what was the point of that? I think I was just talking about Skeletors. But yeah, Skeletors isn't my least favorite Pokemon, but I think there was so much more potential, right? There was a lot of unlocked potential there that could have been reached. Okay, now how are we going to get here? I think we would need to go down here and then either here, let's go here. So that just spits us back out there. We need to go down here and then down here and then maybe down here, I guess. Yeah, let's go this one and then maybe this one. Ooh, okay, cool item. We got a fluffy tail. I think I have several of those, maybe. Okay, let's go back up here. Shoot, did I mess things up? I think I maybe did. I think we just have to go through and do this again. But that is fine. This, then this. Okay, and then we go down here, and we are in a new area. Perfect. Okay. Oh, I didn't expect we could actually go in that door. Are we going somewhere? We just need a key. Okay, so we need to come back here. Just not quite yet. Okay. I think my Pokemon are healed up. Let's battle you. But yeah, so, Pokemon designs aside, I am really hoping I almost said the next season of Pokemon. Jesus Christ. Imagine if they made a Pokemon game that had a battle pass or some shit. I mean, Pokemon Unite. Wait, is Unite the, like, League of Legends styled one? I don't even know. Imagine if, like, they did make a battle pass somehow in a Pokemon game. God, that would be the end of Pokemon for me, I think. Like, Pokemon Battle Royale, that might be fun, but that might also be terrible. It just depends. But yeah, I'm hoping in the next Pokemon game, there are some solid reptile Pokemon, right? I will say, like, the last few gens have had some amazing Pokemon. They just haven't had starters that I like, right? Of the last few generations, I think Gen 7 was the last one where I loved a starter, which is Decidueye, and that's only Decidueye. Gen 8, I kind of liked Rillaboom. I like Rillaboom's I like Rillaboom's colors. I just don't really like that its drum is always out. I kind of wish it was just standing like that alone without the, like, I think it's cool to have the drumsticks. I would wish the drum was like on its back or something. I don't know. But I do like Rillaboom. I think Rillaboom looks cool in its own respect. I refuse to like the Furry and the Inteleon. I've already shared my thoughts on that. I was in denial for a long time. I played through my first playthrough of Sword and Shield with Sobble and Inteleon, and the only reason it was palatable was because I named it James Pond, which is a pretty funny nickname. But Gen 8, or no, not Gen 8, Gen 9, I did not choose. I chose Fuecoco and I just put him in the box. I did not want that on my team. I think my team was Arboliva, the olive final evolution. I think I put the crystal guy. God, I do not know the names of Gen 9 Pokemon. Glamora. I put a Glamora on my team, so Glamora, Arboliva. What else did I put on my team? Clodsire. Clodsire, I actually genuinely like. I love Clodsire. It took me a little bit to like Clodsire. As you can tell by my, branding, if you can call it that, I love Wooper and Quagsire, so I was so happy when we got a Wooper, regional form. And Clodsire has definitely grown on me to the point where I absolutely love Clodsire. I would love like a plushie of Clodsire or something. But it did take me time to get used to Clodsire, just because like I was a little iffy on it on first glance. So that's 3 down. What else was on my team though? I can barely remember. Shoot, dude. What else was on my team? What water types were there? Shoot. If only I could remember. I didn't put a Cyclizar on my team for the first run through I did of it, but I do like Cyclizar, I won't lie. God, what else did I put? I'm trying to think. Honestly, I'm tempted to like boot up the game right now just because I genuinely can't remember what it was. Just because it's kind of annoying me. So honestly, I might do that really quick. Alright, I checked it out. I remember now, so I was Arboliva, Glamora, the Primal Volcarona thing, I had a Slowbro, and then I had a Ceruledge, and then I had the Clodsire, which I really enjoyed that team. I did. I don't, like, I played through Scarlet because I just like Koraidon a lot better than, whatever the other one is. So I traded with someone I knew online for like the armor set to get Ceruledge, which is like the purple Fire Knight guy, which is easily one of my favorite designs in that game. But yeah, so I do want to play through that game again because I do think it is a fun game, and I definitely want to try out some more teams. And honestly, I do want to give Skeledirge a try, right, to see if he will grow on me as I play with him. It's just like, the game is a pretty long game, and it's also like an hour and a half to just get through the tutorial like area type thing, which I don't like, obviously. I think understandably. So it would be a little bit of a commitment, and I start run-throughs of Switch games all the time and just never end up finishing them. I forgot that I don't have any PP on this guy. And so like, it's, I have better things to do, right? I've been playing games on my PC, recording it. I have been playing through BDSP right now. I've been playing through that, and I've been enjoying it quite a bit. That's another thing that's grown on me. Speaking of things that are growing on me, besides something else, if you know what I'm saying, Brilliant Diamond has actually grown on me quite a bit, right? Like, even though it's not that much different from, normal Diamond Pearl, I think it's still a good game, and that's just because it is Diamond, right? But I don't really care about that, honestly. Like, they did add some things, like the updates to the Underground are amazing. I think that is the best thing about the remake, is that they did that. And it's not really something that you have to wait till, like, for a late game to get, either. It's really, really cool. Like, in Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, I think the main thing that I'm thinking of right now is Mega Evolution, and then the Eon Flute, and like being able to fly around the region like in a larger space with either shoot, why the hell is it my memory's failing me a lot today. But yeah, like flying around on Latios or Latios, Jesus Christ, was amazing, right? But you only get it until after you beat the main storyline, which is kind of sad, because that is such a sick, like, that's such a cool, like, that's just so cool, right? It's amazing. But like BDSP, I think the main things they added were like Pokeball sticker things, and then I wonder if, yeah, and then you know, obviously the underground stuff too. Is there anything else in this room that I'm like missing? Was I supposed to like look at the computers? All complicated words and numbers that make no sense. Okay, do I have to click this or something? I don't really know, better not use it. So what am I supposed to do up here, really? I think this is going to be just about the end of the episode, but like, what am I... Oh, can I go up again? Yeah, so I think I'm going to end off this episode about here. Wait, is this where I came in? This is where I came in. Oh, wait a second, what? Okay, I'm gonna have to figure this out in the next... Have I gone in here? I have. And there was a door that is not open. Here. So we came from there. Up here is the main... Yep. Okay, so we did a full circle. We are going to have to... Oh my god. We are going to have to figure this out in the next episode, I think, because there's definitely something I'm missing here. Unless I can go down. I don't think I've been in here. Yeah, I don't think I have. Look at this machine bee, better not mess around with it. Yeah, okay, I think I'm going to end off here because I don't think I have been here. So that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys are enjoying the 20-minute long episodes, slightly shorter than usual. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Maybe share it with a friend if you know someone else who might like it. And yeah, see ya.